Hi Poke fans, Harry here, and what were Game Freak and Nintendo and Pokemon thinking with the release of the Kalos starter megas and also the Mega Raichu X and Y? Because the way that these megas are obtained in Pokemon Legends ZA is just atrocious. And in this video I am going to get into why I don't agree with how these megas are being released. But before we get into that, don't forget to subscribe, also leave a like and comment down below, and let's get into the video. So, this video is probably going to be a bit more ranty because the way that these megas, the Kalos starter megas and the Mega Raichus are obtained in Pokemon Legends ZA is just bonkers to me. So let's start with the Kalos starters because they are the ones that are obtained in the same way then. So, the Kalos starters, which is the starter Pokemon of this region of Kalos, which is where Pokemon Legends ZA takes. So the starters of this region, not this game, but still this region, are only obtainable as promotion rewards, meaning that you have to beat other trainers in competitive battles to obtain these Megastones. And it is possible that you will not be able to obtain it, as it is possible to lose all matches that we participate in. So, no Megastones at all. Is it just me, or does that also seem bonkers to you? Because, as I said, the way that these Kalos stars obtain is that you have to beat other trainers in competitive battles, other trainers online, so not NPCs, actual real-life people. And also, you only get these Megastones by winning promotion battles, meaning that you have to win these battles to get promoted to obtain these Megastones. And competitive Pokemon, just in general, is super, super, super hard to get into. Like, it is so much money and so much time, and there's not a way. Pokemon actually makes it even harder to get into competitive battle because it has to be the specific Pokemon that is correct, obtained in a specific way, probably from a game generations and generations ago that are meta-defining for some reason at the moment. So it is super hard that I have not done any competitive battling whatsoever, and I presume a high lot of you watching won't have done actual competitive battling either, because, as I said, competitive battling is just so hard to get into. It's almost like it's gatekept by Nintendo for the amount that you have to pay to even get into just a regional and all the time and effort you have to sink into. But even before you get to that regional, getting just the Pokemon into the game, giving them the right IVs, giving them the right moves, is just a whole lot of time and money and effort that a lot of people can't spend in that. And also, we don't know whether it's singles battles or double battles. Again, there is a vast difference between the two, because the Pokemon that compete in, like, Worlds is VGC, which is double battles. But, so they're going to be at an advantage. Or, if it's single battles, the people that play on, like, Smogon or host their own little battle leagues, they are going to be at an advantage. And if you get matched up by someone who has done competitive Pokemon all throughout, well, a lot of their time playing Pokemon, you are likely to lose all your matches. And even if you don't, some of it can just come down to luck whether you win or lose, which is it's insane to me. And also, to go along with the fact that you might not even get these Megastones, these megas and their stones aren't obtainable at the launch of the game. They are only obtained for a limited time. And yeah, well, okay, I'll just run through it so you know what time these megastones are being released. So, Greninja Night, of course, the megastone for Greninja, is from Season 1, which is October the 16th. Then, following Season 1, which is Season 2, is Dalfoxide, of course, the megastone to Mega Evolve Dalfox. We don't have a date for that, it's just following Season 1, so I guess we'll probably know not long after the game comes out. And then Chestnutite is in Season 3, of course the megastone to evolve Chestnut, and that follows Season 2. So, yeah, these megastones aren't even obtainable at the start of the game, which, again, it just feels like they're gatekept even more, and it is confirmed that this is the only way to get these megastones, as these megastones cannot be normally obtained just through regular gameplay. So, yeah, this is where you're getting them. You're not getting them for anything else. And what makes it even more insane is that friends and family can even help each other out, as it is not possible to have more than one of each kind of megastone. If you win another promotion battle where the rewards of the megastones are, you just get a different reward. Not another megastone, just a different reward. And again, that just boggles my mind, because even services like Amazon and Netflix have had workarounds where friends and family have been able to give each other their passwords and accounts to stream the shows. I know that is frowned upon, and I think Netflix have tried to shut that down, but for megastones in a game that is primarily designed for children, you can't obtain more than one of said megastone, which is insane, because the children are probably not going to be able to beat adults. I mean, some probably will, but the really young children, I don't even know if they'll be able to even compete in these matches to get these megastones. And of course, their parents might help them, but a lot of parents won't know anything about it and won't be able to win a Pokemon battle against a Pokemon fan, which is just such a shame. It boggles the mind to me. However, there is a little bit of hope for this, because they have put, it is possible that these megastones will be planned to be redistributed in future seasons. So there is a sort of plan that these megastones could be redistributed in the future. I don't know whether this is that we'll have Season 4, Season 5, Season 6 of promotion battles, or whether they'll have a mystery gift event in the future, and then you'll be able to obtain these megastones to evolve the Kalos starters. So it is possible that we can get these megastones in a different way, and I just hope that is possible. Also, sorry if you can hear some noise, but there's birds outside the window and they're just chirping, so if you can hear it, yeah, that's just what it is. You can't stop them, they're living their life in the sun, so. But now we have to move into the Mega Raichu X and Y, because it is not just the Kalos starters, they're megastones that I have a problem with, because Mega Raichu X and Y are only obtainable from the DLC, Mega Dimension. And the DLC is of course an extra fee for something that I think should be normally obtainable in just the base game. Because just in general, I am against paid DLCs, because I think when you buy the game, it should be the whole game that is included, because you are paying your hard-earned money for that game. Or it's a gift from your parents for like Christmas or birthday or something, you know. It is their property or your property, so you should have the whole game. Because I don't think it's fair that you have to pay more money and then even more money on top of that to have, well, an experience of playing the game. Because literally, this is all about new Mega Evolutions in this game. And this DLC is all about Mega Evolutions because it is called Mega Dimension, where we know we will have, well, exclusive DLC Mega Evolutions, because as I said, Mega Raichu X and Y are only obtainable in the DLC. So, with this whole game being about, well, Mega Evolutions, and set in the place where Mega Evolutions were first introduced, I think, really, even if we have to have a DLC, everything to do with Mega Evolution should be obtainable in the normal game. And some people are for DLCs for some reason, and I've heard them cope by saying, well, before, for Pokemon at least, you had to buy 2 to 3 to 4 games before. But you don't. Because, like I normally did, just wait for the enhanced version. So, I'm actually going to run over all of the first Pokemon games I had. I bought some a lot later from like GameStop or like CEX so they were at a much, much, much markdown price from what they were originally released as. So, I bought Pokemon Diamond, or my parents bought it for me when it was first released. I got Pokemon Black and Pokemon Black 2. So yeah, apart from the Gen 5 games, which in my idea actually was bad, even though they're great games, you did have to buy the, well, Pokemon either Black or White and Pokemon either Black 2 or White 2. Then also I got Pokemon X. Then I waited for Pokemon Ultra Sun. And then of course we hit the DLCs. But do you see what I did there? If I had the normal version, I didn't buy the enhanced version. But then, in other ones, I waited for the enhanced version and didn't buy the normal version. The only ones where that didn't happen was, of course, Generation 5 and Generation 6, which were outliers. Of course, Generation 5, their enhanced version was a sequel, and in Generation 6, there was no enhanced version. So, you only had to buy one game, or if you wanted both, only 2. You didn't have to buy 3 to 4 games. That is ludicrous. And yes, it is mostly other Pokemon YouTubers I have seen say that, but that just proves how out of touch they are. If you hear any YouTuber say that because it's not a lot of money, or the DLC is better because it's only a tiny bit of money, rather than what used to happen with a normal version and then an enhanced version, that is absolute bullshit. I am sorry, but that just proves so, like, how out of touch they are, because they're already learning loads of money. So, yeah, I don't want to go into that. I think I've already gone too far. But yeah, to wrap it all back, the way that Pokemon has released these starters is just unbelievable. And I'm probably still gonna buy Pokemon Legends ZA. I'm a bit ashamed of myself to yeah, even say that, but I got a Switch, and Pokemon Legends ZA is available still on the normal Nintendo Switch. I don't have a Switch 2, only a normal Nintendo Switch, and it's still available on that. So, yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Do you think this is really scummy of Pokemon to release these Megas in that way? I think it is, but yeah, that is just my thoughts. As I said, let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Also, if you like this video, don't forget to leave a like, also subscribe, and share it out. And I'm sorry for a bit of a ranty video, but yes, Pokemon Legends ZA is almost here. And apart from these Mega Stones, I am quite excited for it. So, hopefully, I'll see you then.